Watch this video to learn how to play a halftime show from the Piano Adventures Level 1 lesson book. Today we're in the Level 1 lesson book and we are learning how to play a halftime show. We have just learned all about the skips on the treble clef and how they spell the word face. And halftime show is giving us more practice with reading those skips on the treble clef. So if you look at the right hand here, you will notice that it's all treble clef skips. We have only space notes here, no lines. There is also left hand in this song, so we will be adding more things to it to make the song interesting. Halftime show is in 4/4 time. The top 4 tells us that there are 4 beats in every measure, and the bottom 4 tells us that a quarter note gets a beat. We notice the tempo marking says with energy. Let's look at the starting notes. The left hand starts with a thumb on middle C, and the right hand starts with your thumb here. This is the bottom space for the treble clef, so we know that that is F because that's where the word face begins to be built. So your hand position for this is just like pop, pop, popcorn. Let's go ahead and look at the structure of the song just a little bit. There's 2 sections of this song. The first section is these first 2 lines. And if you look at these 2 lines, you'll see that they look very similar to each other. The first 2 measures of each line is the same, exactly the same. The second 2 measures of each line are similar, but they do have differences. So you'll see the same quarter notes in the right hand for the first measure and longer notes for the second measure. And you'll notice the left hand is exactly the same. The differences between these 2 lines are really that we're mixing up where the notes are played a little bit. And then section 2 is the third line. This line is completely different. So we're going to learn how to play these first 2 lines, which do repeat before you move on to the third line. And then we'll learn how to play the third line. So to find your hand position, you will put your left hand thumb on middle C and your right hand thumb on F. And as I said before, this is just like pop, pop, popcorn. Now the first 2 measures of lines 1 and 2 are the same. Let's listen to what they sound like. They're starting with 2 middle C's and then the skips on the treble clef. Play it with me. 1, 2, here we go. 2 C's, skips on treble. Ta, ah, ah. Simple enough. The next 2 measures of each line has the same left hand part, so we're going to look at that first. The left hand has just one job to do in these 2 measures, literally. It's going to play C and F together and hold that note for 8 beats because those 2 whole notes are tied together. So we just play it once and hold it for the entire time. The right hand is going to start on A in both lines. After that, it differs. So we're going to begin by looking at the top line measures 3 and 4. Here we have 3 A's. We skip down and then we skip back up to 2 longer notes. Listen one more time. Can you try it with me? 1, 2, ready, go. 3 A's. Skip down and back up. Ta, ta. Let's play it all together with the left hand doing its job too. All the notes at the same time. 1, 2, ready, go. Now lift just your right. Left stays down. Great. We're going to look at what happens in line 2, measures 7 and 8 now. The left hand is the same. We already know how to do that. Let's look at the right hand. This time it differs from line 1 because it only has 2 A's. Line 1 had 3. So we play 2 A's, then we skip down, and then we go back up, and then we go back down. Listen to the way it sounds together with both parts. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. All the notes, 2 A's, down, up, down. Is your left hand still down? We're going to play lines 1 and 2 together now with the repeat, and I will give you cues to follow along. Get your left hand thumb ready to begin on middle C. 1, 2, ready, go. 2 C's, skips on treble. Ta, ah, ah. All the notes, 3 A's. Skip down and back up. Ta, ta. 2 C's, skips on treble. Ta, ah, ah. All the notes, 2 A's. Down, up, down. Repeat, 2 C's, skips on treble, ta, ah, ah, 3 A's, down, up, ta, stay up, good, 2 C's, skips on treble, ta, ah, ah, only 2 A's, down, up, down, long note, ta, ah, ah. Great job. Now we just have line 3 to look at. Line 3 is different than the first 2 in several ways. One of the most important ways is that it is played in unison, which means both of your hands are going to be playing the same notes at the same time. Now it's going to start on C for both hands, which looks like this, and then it will go to A. And it's important to note that the C is connected to the A with a legato slur, so you have to keep that C down until the A plays. But that A is super short because it's staccato. Listen again. Connected, staccato. Try it with me. 1, 2, here we go. Staccato. Great, we play that twice in a row. So let's try it 2 times in a row. 1, 2, ready, go. C, staccato, rest, staccato, rest. Great. Now we play all C's for the next measure, and the rhythm is like this. Ta, ta, ta. And then we go down to F, the bottom note, for a ta, ta. And that last note is really short because it's staccato. So listen to the way measures 11 and 12, the last 2 measures of the song sound. 1, 2, here I go. Let's play this line together now. We're beginning in measure 9 with the C to A. 1, 2, ready, go. C, staccato, rest. C, staccato, rest. C's. Ta, 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 F. Ta, staccato. Great. The last thing I want to look at are the dynamics. Now this is played with energy and it's also pretty loud. You'll notice that there is a mezzo forte in the first 2 lines and a forte at the end. We're going to play the whole song all the way through now with the dynamics. Remember, we repeat the first 2 lines. I'm not going to give as many cues in the first 2 lines because we've already done that, but I will help in the last line. 1, 2, here we go. Remember 3 A's. 2 A's this time. Here's the repeat. 3 A's. 2 A's. Here comes the unison part. It's forte, loud. C. Ta, A staccato. Rest, C. A staccato. Rest, C's. Ta, 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 F. Ta, staccato. And that is halftime show. When you're ready, there's a special challenge to play this piece in the key of C. Check out the link at the top of the screen to find the video.